I feel like I saved here, but okay, whatever game. You put me wherever you feel like it. So since last time, I've been doing some grinding off stream. That was where we left off. So it's, you know, around 2.5 hours. I didn't spend like a day grinding. It did not take that long. But now all our scourmers are maxed out. I also shifted around who had who. Honestly, when I look at it now, kind of just shifted Bathras's and Glenn's, the actual mech. And then I gave everyone some stuff or different weapons and whatnot that I've selected. These may shift obviously depending on my needs, because all of them I can just shift for different like, I was gonna say weapon sets, but like different attacks and stuff. But either way, like I've also put a specific RAM that I feel like works best with the weapon and all that. So now we should be as strong as possible for now. The only thing that we can be stronger with is potentially if we find some other super broken RAMs, or if we get, you know, higher grade long range or close range weapons and the overall frames, if we get a higher mark of weapons or frame. Otherwise, we're like as good because there are no more proficiencies to learn. So it's just like switching around the weapons, which I have. I bought some. Are these all the types? Yeah, there's 4 types of close range. I don't know why there's so many long range, but so few close range. But I bought an additional greatsword because of an ability the greatsword has. But yeah, I bought, so I had like 2 of at least like the elemental cannons and bow guns and offensive drones and such. Also for when I was leveling and whatnot. I did that. But either way, so now that we have that, hopefully we can do some more. I also did upgrade everyone's stuff to what I could. I shifted around some stuff. So like Sienna now has the attack 10. So she is probably like even stronger than she was before. Obviously I got him his other weapon. And just gave him Anchor Master instead of him having the attack one, because like it wouldn't have fit anyways, because I think it was 2, but it felt better because he just get a straight 15% extra damage. I think everyone except even she has like a 6th tier weapon, and I gave her stuff obviously as well. And like I didn't have enough stuff for like the level 6 equipment. Some I had a little bit, like I had some elastic wings stuff, but I ran out of platinum. I ran out of did I run out of like demon skin or whatever the fuck it's called? It might just be gone actually, because I ran out of it. Are elastic wings here at all? No, I think, yeah, they like ran out fully and stuff. But yeah, obviously as I was grinding, I got a lot of because it cost a lot to upgrade and whatnot. But then I also got back a lot of cash from like grinding in these 2 bottom right and middle screens, just going back and forth and then teleporting back to the crystals to reset all the encounters and whatnot, fighting all of those monsters and collecting all of the loot and whatnot, and then selling all of that. Got a bunch of cash for that, so I could buy more stuff and upgrade and all that. Quite useful. But yes, so we had previously fully like explored the left screen, the top left screen, and then the top middle one, and then also the middle one we've run around or flown around I was changed back his color scheme to just black, the black one, because it doesn't. The other one that had like gray with some red, it doesn't really fit him that well. So couldn't do that. But I'm gonna show one thing I picked up on the left, bottom left screen, but I also don't know if we explored everything in the bottom left. But we can look around there, and then we'll go to the... Because I tried to fight those yaks, and I can beat them. I can even beat the 2 ones. So I think we should be able to clear out that area and then get to the top right if we're allowed to actually step in there. I didn't actually... I got access because there's only 1 extra fight. There's 2 fights, and then you can go up, but I didn't test it because I wanted to wait for that. But let's go down to the bottom left bit of the screen and see what exists here. This is the fucking puzzly area, right, where you walked around everywhere on foot because you couldn't land anywhere. It would seem so. We might as well land where we can pick up a thing just so we get that. We have not been there. I would assume you get there from there, which means that we need to... Oh no, we can actually do it like this. Oh no, I'm not allowed to even like... Huh. That's curious. Oh, this just pushes you here. Okay, well, I forgot about that. That's fine then, whatever. Okay, I could land, of course, but I can't call my armor from there. But yeah, otherwise we had gone through everything, but I did find, because I explored, there was a spot here where there was a chest, which I think had it had Titan leather. No, I think it was Titan leather that it had inside. Oh, okay, that's just supposed to be that. Oh, and that's that fuck again. Sure, come here, dude. I'm gonna delete your face now. I think I need that much in order to beat him. He's supposed to be a... He's supposed to be a on foot type of enemy. All these are kinda bad. I think I'm gonna have a bit more standard when it comes to those crystal pickups, and if it's like a 1-1 or a level 1 purity 2 or some shit, I'm not gonna bother. If it's like level 1 purity 4, I can pick it up, but like it's got to be at least rank 2. The thing has to be at least rank 2 unless it's got a purity of like at least 4, because like rank 1 purity 3 is kind of like there is not much you can do with that. It's not gonna get to the max. With 4 you have a chance, but with like 3 there's no way, so there's no point. So if it's rank 1 at all except for purity 4, I don't think you can have a 5, but either way, past 4, then I'm not gonna pick any of them. It has to be rank 2. But if it's rank 2, then it needs to be... Well, actually, it doesn't matter, actually. Any rank 2 can be good because it can be used for fuel for some other crystals, or... the fuck do we call them? Yeah, crystals. It can be used for fuel. So, because 2 is okay. 1 is kind of fucking pointless. Because you can go over 10 anyways. You don't have to hit 10 exactly when you're ranking them up, obviously. So like doesn't really matter what you do with that. Now we can't actually, I never actually tried, yeah, I gathered. We can't actually, and we can't land in here. Wait, we can land in here. What the fuck's the problem then? We must have stepped in here before, okay. The door is locked, that's why it doesn't actually matter. Touche. But yes. Let's go in here then and fight. So, well, we can start with this blind you because you're gonna miss immediately then. Get fucked. And then we're gonna come and attack, I guess. Yeah, exactly. You're not weak to anything. We're gonna do that. Bam. And it's you. You had show wild slash. Bam. Then you can do enact. Great job there. Pierce. Oh, that's not gonna stop me. There we go. That was fairly painless. Don't know if... No, I think we picked that up beforehand. Otherwise, I don't remember what is in there. But yeah, in the top left here, there was a 2 enemy fight. And I am unfortunate in that they start for some reason. Can we... Yeah, they just use Stomp, which is like the most unfair shit I've ever seen. Can we like not have that? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, can we just not have them be like infinite dick bags and do that shit? Because that's like just not fucking fair. Like, at all. Don't remember if he has... Well, he's got shield. Let's do defense mode. No, you don't have healing, but you do have... Yeah, shield up, so let's do that. 2. Okay, that's also... Yeah, okay. These also have a bit of a luck element to them. If it was not obvious enough, they kind of suck ass. I feel like they have some kind of triggers that they're going off of, but I don't know what exactly. Also, I shouldn't have done that. He's fucking based on using magic. This is gonna suck infinitely. There we go, that's something at least. And there we go. I don't know why you... Did you crit on everyone? Like... This is some bullshit fight right here. Like, I can't do any better outside of coming here way later with like actual stronger frames and base weapons. Like, that's all I could do. Because even my tankiest guy dies to these guys, like, really hard. So I don't really have an answer when both use, like, Stomp. I just kind of have to go until I hit RNG well enough. And now she got down, so she... you know what, I'm not gonna even... I'm not... Okay, we're gonna leave that corner, because that's not gonna happen. I don't know if these are if that fucking encounter specifically is programmed differently and has different stats, because it sure fucking feels like they have different stats. I'll take that, sure. It does feel like that. Hold on a minute. I just saw that. I saw that shit. You can climb up. Uh-huh. But like... what? Oh, okay, it's just... it's less, it's more that you can climb down. Oh, sacred water. Okay, cool. Well, they say there's another... oh yeah, the up in the top left, right? But we're not fucking getting that. I might have just gone super lucky with this encounter, unless this encounter is what's it called? Programmed differently. Cannot tell. Thank you for doing that. Okay, well then, let's start this then. Blind salvo both of you. Bam, bam. Both of you will miss whatever attacks you do. Thank you. Then it's your turn. You're gonna do a mental shot on both of them. Boom. You're gonna repair all. And you're gonna enact on both of them. And then they're gonna be resistant to both of those. So I'm just gonna have to go on something else, but... poison them. I'll do some extra DPS. Ow. But it's fine, we got... okay. Yeah, sure. And boom, you're dead. There we go, we cleared that. Now it does say, yeah, it says SP, but our base forms do not get any SP. Right, we are allowed up here, but we're not gonna get any further, are we? So it's the travel points, we don't have to go through there again. There's no passing here yet, but we got there, so we can collect this. I'm missing 2 treasures. Oh wait, is there one there's wait. Oh okay, it's not all treasures. All right, fair enough. We don't have an all-girls team. Find the hidden stone tablets. I'm gonna assume that has something to do with this screen. Feed all unique monsters. That's a quest. We can't do. Well, we could potentially do that, but find the secret place. So I too on foot. Ogren grottos. We can't do much. No. No? Did we find all of Ogren grottos? No, we did not. Right, because a few places like you enter certain places from other locations. Because we haven't fought like when you fight 4 Tad-Eyes, which we need a thing. We haven't fought the vampires. We haven't fought what the fuck was it? The dolls or whatever the fuck. Where were they? Where was the fucking, like, defeat some dolls? Oh, there it was. Hannah doll. Yeah, no place for happy endings. Which probably has something to do with the bandits, but we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do anything in Nisa. Fear Woods. What was that? Collect treasure chests. We could look for that. That's the last one outside of this quest. We can always check on the map now, so let's hop back to Fear Woods, check on that, and then we'll like continue with the main quest, because I don't think we can like do much else regarding that. Oh, okay, we have to actively just run between maps. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So yeah, let's do it like this instead. So let's check this map. We've got 0 chests there. Don't to get. There is a fucking boat here we can like take, but we are not able to. Or like, I don't know what that's about, but there is a boat there. 2-4 is pretty fucking sick. That's a like one of the best base ones to like start. Oh yeah, there was this fucking house with, I don't know, fucking nothing in it. I feel like there's some bullshit going on with this, but I don't know what it is. No, it's not gonna say anything about it. Okay, check out the camp. One chest. Oh, that's like up here, right? I'm just got this doing all this. Take some time though. How much fucking time do you need? I was gonna say, how much time do you need unless I can like just bypass it? Hold on, I might be able to. Unless that little bit was how I got in here before. Via this thing. Let's see. Looks like it was. There is no second way to get anywhere. Okay, let's check the middle. So there's one chest here. There's 0 chests there. There's a chest and item. Hold on. Why have I not been informed of this? Let's investigate every possible location then. Okay, well, it's not along. Wait, hold on. Oh, goddammit. Oh, wait. Okay, let's just annihilate these guys. Good. That fight gave me 10 SP. It's a bit much, isn't it? Huh. Okay. Actually, I can do the challenge of paralyzing this guy. Maybe. Because he can heal. I just need to not kill him. There we go. To which it's simply gonna be like doing this shit. This beast thing does the least amount of damage. But it's not gonna die from him. And then we just sin defend again. gonna take a while, but you know. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna have to do that to build up a TP a little bit. There's no way I can just heal this guy, right? Oh wait, is he he's not paralyzed, okay. Assisted, yeah. There we go. We got it on screen, so now we can just kill him. Fantastic. That was a tedious one to get. What do I get for that? Gold ore? That's... shit, I've already gone. But hey, we cleared it. It also means that we get another Grimoire shard. Actually, we fucking had that before. I just saw, but hey, whatever. So, let's see. Did you have any... no, you had Fire Strike for the oil, yeah, right. Same for Toxic Shot. This guy is like for fucking everything, really. You don't have any like offensive skills you can get. So it's gotta be like use it for your skills. That's not how long, that's not as interesting. That isn't how much they do in terms of damage, it's how much it costs, so shove it on that. Almost. Yeah, yet again, it's gonna be here abilities that I'm gonna want to upgrade. But she doesn't have any SP for that, so we're gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, so you not really any attacks. I don't care for Water Strike now. Okay, on any passives really, so give you these things. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you currently have. You're gonna want like more health, more attack, more defense. Let's take more HP, I guess. You. Yeah, more stats. Take more health. You do no. So stats, mind, HP, defense. Take the HP. You're gonna have stats as well, isn't it? But it's you've got tech, mind, tech. No. Okay, so we're just gonna look at what you've got. Evasionist, Evasion Master, Shadow Step. Blocks any magical damage until next turn. That is pretty neat. Let's just give you some stuff. I don't think I'm gonna want to put it on her. But it's gonna be there for me to be able to level up like immediately. If I want her to get some stuff. You can't, you can get, yeah, the same. All but fire. Any passives is just immunity or killers or whatnot. Okay, so it's stats. Mind. Defense attack. Sure, attack, I guess. You, oh yes, right. Attack? Yeah. Then you, I don't want risk heal, shield aura can stay for now, all cure, no. Save TP, that's obviously very good. TP goes down is amazing. Magic is pointless, she doesn't use any. Not naturally at least. Well, that one's maxed for now, so she might as well take that, because even if she's not in the party per se, she still gets TP, so there's no point in having a maxed out skill if she can get more. And she's not being used anyways, so... But yeah, so there's a chest in this area. And it's a normal chest. Seemingly. There it is. Oh, what a little bitch. Okay. And it's that one. So we need one more chest. Yeah, we're fine. We might as well. Let's kick their ass. Get on. What about this screen? None. Okay. So there's... what? Well, that's... so there's one screen... yeah, it's the camp one. That has one chest. And that's the last one. Well, isn't that shit? Okay. Well, then that's that, obviously. Can't do anything there, so let's look at this. So this city counts as... okay, so there's one chest we have not gotten in this city. I wonder if we can find it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. And yeah, this doesn't like count, so... oh, well, there it is. Cool, cool. Is there anything? No, there's nothing we've like missed here. Although the underground counts, doesn't it? As its own thing. But I mean, I don't know why there would be... I don't think there's any chests we missed down there, no. No, there's not. We weren't sure. I would need to go there anyways, but hold on. Oh yeah, there was this one fucking chest here, which guess we need to come from underneath. There's no chest here. Just gonna do a quick search of all the places we've been to just to see there's no like treasures, hidden stuff, and all that jazz. Nope. Oh, this one I feel like we know that we've gone all of them. Do we get to see? Well, I guess that could be a thing. I can look specifically on in every location and see if I've gone all of the hidden chests that might exist and all that shit. Off screen potentially, but there does not seem to be anything here. Yeah, there's a few places we have not gone to. Oh, there's really nothing in the top left, really. But okay. Yeah, we're supposed to go to... oh, nope, not that. New Orchard. Oh, just... and also it is Raphael. And this happens immediately. Hold on though, I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. When we arrived in Wernshire a year ago, there was nothing here but a few collapsed buildings. We saw people confronted with despair, with chaos. But we also saw the shimmer of hope in your eyes. You, proud people of Wernshire, never gave up. You stood tall in front of chaos. And with the hope of the help of the one God, you built this city anew. We built this city on, you know, you get the gist. We must be grateful to God for granting us such an opportunity. Without the church, we would still be living in filth. Okay, I thought that was someone gonna yell bad shit. Does that mean we have to believe in this one god? And this Zacchaeus is also suspicious to me. Yeah, supposedly he travels around with a harem of young men. Who is the man in the armor? Isn't that an inquisitor? Father Zacchaeus, we must leave soon. Certainly, we can't let such an important clue go unanswered. The grave of Reina awaits. What is it with the church and their obsession with this tomb? No, they're not the ones we're fucking waiting on? Interesting. Oh, no, further ahead. Oh yeah, he was in a building. Oh, okay. You're in armor now. It's you, Killian. So you escaped the Aurora. You should have a different portrait because you don't wear that anymore. But hello again. Hello, Glenn. I heard you wearing Wernshire. Never expected you to lead a clan though. And I've never expected to see you in the church's armor. Ah, that's what it is. Nice look, isn't it? Who did you have to cheat to get it? Glenn, what I did back then, I did because I really thought it was the most peaceful way. Offer Linnaeus a sacrifice so you could earn a few coins. Think of me as an opportunist for all I care. I'm willing to pay any price. If I have to sacrifice a friend to save 100 strangers from death, I will do so proudly. But rest assured, this rank of a commander was bought with information. What kind of information? Back in Kinreld, I found the diary of a monk who lived there at the same time as Nalkibur. Most of what they wrote was useless, but I was able to find a description of Nalkibur. A very charismatic young man with silver hair and two colored eyes. Does that ring a bell? No, not really. Terran's counselor, Gawain, an R who can live for hundreds of years, joined the court at the same time the grimoire arrived there. Do you think he is Nalkibur? Well, they share the same appearance and are connected to the Grand Grimoire. Nalkibur vanished 50 years ago when Gawain joined Terran's court. And this is what you've told the church? Not only. 2 months ago, I returned to Kinreld to find more information, and whatever book you opened, the church was always searching for the grave of Reina. I know, they still are. True, but according to the books, they actually found it, although they kept the location hidden. They found it? That makes no sense. Why are they still searching then? Something must have happened that kept this information from ever leaving the monastery. Wait, was Nalkibur living there when they discovered it? Not bad, Glenn. That's exactly it. I bought this rank of a commander with the information that Sir Gawain of Terran knows where the grave of Lady Reina lies. I see, that explains it. Commander, the bishop calls for you. Tell him I'll be with him in a moment. Yes, sir. So, what are you going to do now, Sir Killian? Will you be wearing this disguise for the rest of your life? For now, I'll play escort to Bishop Zacchaeus. As long as he can be of use to you, right? Nothing more than a stone on the side of your path. Glenn, I want to plow up this land and create from its roots a country free of hatred and discord. You all alone want to change the world? You surely know the metaphor that a king is like a puppeteer and his people are like marionettes. He keeps the straps tight and thus controls his subjects. However, times have changed. Nowadays, a king does not hold the straps with an iron fist. He gives the people free space so they don't notice that they are hanging by the strings. But as soon as a puppet moves even a little bit too far, he tightens the strings and pulls the puppet back into position. So, how are you going to free the people? Are you going to run from marionette to marionette and cut their strings? To find myself out of breath and my sword dull? No. I'm going to climb up my strings and cut off the puppeteer's hand. Then you're going to fall deep. These are just, we're just going with the metaphors. It's a price I'll pay most gladly. Killian, you may have cut off the tyrant's hand, but each resident is still hanging tied to a string. It won't be long until another puppeteer arrives and takes hold of the handle. Then we must make sure there's enough blood on it so that no one ever dares to. I don't think you understand what you're talking about, dude. How many head people are you gonna try and kill before? And it's like, we're gonna... okay, no, so... okay, okay, actually. I feel like he mentioned king, but I'm like, are we sure that that's what you're talking about? Are you also gonna do the same thing where the... Mr. whatever the fuck his name was, like Gwaine, where he was talking about, like... because he... took the grimoire from the gods or whatnot, and he clearly doesn't like them. Is that what you're reaching for as well, Killian? There you are, Killian. I've been waiting for you for ages. Our carriage is ready. We must go to Torment. Forgive me, Your Excellency. What are you doing in such a crumbling place anyways? You're just getting all dusty here. Come on, let's go before you catch something. Very well. You've heard him. I've got to go. Killian, what they're saying about this man. You and him, did you... Huh? I told you, it's a price I'll pay most gladly. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I'm actually not sure what we were hinting at there. I'm not sure what we're specifically talking about. Our meeting was short, and so we'll meet again, Glenn. Stay alive. I'm not sure what we're talking about. What price am I willing to pay? Well, how far am I ready to go? Well, you'll find out when the moment comes. I was like, who the fuck is that? Isn't this Sir Sandor? What's going on? Okay, you're back, and not a second too late. My lady, did I see it right? You executed Terran's ambassador? Oh, was that it? He had a choice between the dungeon and the gallows, but instead he chose to swing the sword. Now he swings from the rope. What happened? Please, my lady, even I have kept... Oh yeah, please, my lady, even I have been kept in the dark. It is time to act. Word has reached me from Terran. Nebrelia is marching against Volandis. Oh yeah, there's a chest up there in the corner. So the time has come. You were going to wait for Cameron's message, but the plan has changed. We can't let an opportunity like this pass us by. We will stab Terran in the back by stealing the Grand Grimoire. Wait, my lady. You're playing right into Nebrelia's hands with this. Lady, don't tell me you have... Are you colluding with Nebrelia? Is it true? Is this how you gain your... Oh, is this how you gain your confidence, Lady Bran? Indeed. Nebrelia has asked for our help, which we will gladly offer. Terran's rule over Volandis must find an end. And Nebrelia is a beginning? With all due respect, my lady, you are selling Volandis to foreigners. I'm buying back our sovereignty. That's what I've agreed with King Drekler. This is madness. Watch your tongue, General Tormund. They won't treat us any better. I'd rather be ruled by someone with Valandian blood running through their veins. And whose sword is stained by such? Have you forgotten Terran's crimes? You give precedence to the murders of our families? What is your opinion? What did you negotiate with Nebrelia? We'll help Nebrelia and gain our independence. In exchange, they can build a military base on Volandis. We will follow your plan, milady. The Grand Grimoire is our enemy, not Nebrelia. Whoever is in possession of the Grand Grimoire is an enemy of humanity. I knew I could count on you. Then let's make the preparations now. Speak to Tormund when you're ready. I mean, here's the thing. Terran is already in control and they're bad. We don't know what's gonna happen with Nebrelia. We don't know that they're gonna be worse. True, but we also don't know that they're not. Like, it's like we know the situation now and it's not gonna get any better. So switching who's in charge potentially, like we have a better, there's a more potential going with Nebrelia than staying as we are now. There's more potential to be had. If it doesn't end up like that, well, then we'll find a way to deal with them too. You know? Oh yes, thank you. Give me this fucking chest. Sacred Warrior, fantastic. Your preparations done. Once you start measure, there's no going back for a while. Oh, okay, hold on. Really now? I mean, yeah, I've kind of done that. Hello, chess. What do we got? Allows one to use the boat in Ogren's Grotto. Oh yeah, the boat that I don't have access to. Rusty anchors. Say 5 sacred waters. Damn, that's a lot of them. 5 of these. That's cool. Let's see. I have, yeah, all the things I could possibly have. I could stay around and grind forever, but that isn't like gonna solve anything. So we're just gonna save here, and then we're gonna go on. Ready to go. I also don't know what he means by like, didn't know, going back for a while. I'm like, by a while, what do you mean? There is a chill in the air. I hope it will succeed. Torment's walls won't yield easily. I know that only too long. I know that only too well, having been trapped behind them for so long. Everything built by men can also be destroyed by them. Remember, we go in as quickly as possible, grab the stone, and escape. Terran will be busy with Nebrelia and won't expect an attack from behind. Are you sure? Meanwhile, Lady Brands and my men will provide additional distraction. Hopefully more competent than when we rescued you, Amalia. This time we probably don't have any spies in our ranks. How far will I go, Killian? Also, one of those armors is supposed to be a Sienna, so who the fuck is in the red one? Just get in, get the stone, and get out. What could possibly go wrong? Sienna should be in one of those armors, I think. Also should... What? Who's flying those armors? Please listen up. I think... No. I know that tonight we're going to win against King Frederick. The war on Valandis has lasted for 150 years and at some points had become routine for its people. They were born into it and they died with it. They never knew anything else. And with the 1-year treaty period, everyone had been able to taste peace for the first time. For a moment, a spark of hope ignited. Our weapons are forged by this spark of hope. We will wield this in the name of Valandis and its people. We will steal the Grand Grimoire and topple King Frederick from his throne. Well said, Sir Glenn. Truly like a leader. I agree. I knew you had a heart of gold. Look out that I don't steal it from you. The diversion begins. We're descending. Good luck, everyone. Of course he's here. The generals have completely channeled their power. We only need to wait until Nebrelia's armies reaches the coast. The generals should be able to stop the ships before they can switch into flight mode. Let's see how far we can get without the Grimoire against one of Eldria's most powerful armies. I beg your highness' pardon. The Eastern Guard sent word we are being attacked from the Fearwoods. From the east? It is a small force with of a few airships and sky armors. Sky armors? Too well equipped for ordinary resistors. Could be Lady Brand's work. So they are working with Nebrelia, hmm? I'll take care of it myself, your highness. I could let Brand do this. My generals accused me of harshness, but apparently my handling was still far too gentle. That's the problem, yeah. But am I capable of proceeding with even more harshness? My hands are trembling. My heart beats more silently with each passing day. Clearly, yeah, we need to double down. No, I must not abandon my plan. It is the only way for true peace on Valandis. Did Gwaine tell you that? Or is it your plan? That's the important part here. Is it your plan? The main palace lies to the west. We shouldn't switch to fly mode while their ASACs are functional. Unless we choose to deactivate them one by one. If we are up for a task, that is. I've already done this shit before. Chance to encourage my fellow comrades. Even with your skill level, this should be doable. Well, it didn't sound too bad. Let's give it our best. Where are we? So the left is inside of the castle, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's inside of the castle. Okay. It's not optional to deactivate all of them? Okay. Please spare me. I will sell you stuff if you want. Of course, I can't give it to you for free, even if you threaten me. I'm a merchant after all. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Ultimate. So, what level? So level 7 stuff is the ultimate, or is the highest grade of equipment. A rubber duck. The ultimate accessory that gives immunity to all status effects. Alright. Okay. What can I buy from you? Level 5 stuff? What? Oh, she has level 5. Okay. Wait. Okay. Six. Oh, okay, 5. Oh, you also only had 5. Oh, okay. That's why it looked suspicious. Okay. Wait. Oh no, that was because she didn't have a class. Yes, of course. 14 fucking chests in this location. Damn. So we can't. Okay, well. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with the. Okay, here we go. That's 1. Six of them. Alright. Sup, fuckers. We're gonna destroy your asses. Yep, just like that. Deleted. Halberd, why are you giving me better weapons now when I can't do anything with it? Although I don't know if I would have been able to do anything with it anyways. Wait. What's in here then? Oh, it's just on the other side. Oh, here's another one. Lovely. Ooh! 300 more health. 20. Oh, yes, that's what we want. More defenses, more offenses, more HP. Let's fucking go. That's that good shit. Nice fucking try. Bam. Smacked. Nice. Good. Oh, some normal soldiers. And boom, you're all toxic. Did you heal yourself or that guy? Well, clearly not that guy, because he's dead now. Also, I need to look. So, yeah, so I have... Oh, it's because... Okay, it's still leveling. keep that then. Because it's gonna shift to like having the... Oh, that's not maxed out either. Hey, you know what? Do that then. How many is that? That's 4 out of 6. Damn. I see. Wait to water. Okay, cool, cool. Kaboom. Oh, you're gonna develop your counter stance now? I don't think that's enough. Counter stance doesn't work if you're fucking dead. Hard with Baki. I would have needed 2 of those, but... Pirate gun! If only I could shift these, because I haven't upgraded... Oh no, I did upgrade that. So it's... At the moment it's weaker than what she currently has. But only slightly. How can I get there? I'm pretty sure I just need to like land and then engage them in a fight. Which I wonder, there is like, how many enemies there? 4, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, when I've taken down the last thing, I can just land behind them and then proceed to demolish them with my sky armors. Because they're not going to be able to do anything against these. Oh, here comes more. I can get that second Hardabaki. I see, yeah, I'm wondering, does just hitting them work? I mean, sort of. I like how those guards must have heard all the battles going on. They just stood to attention in the parade ground. But if they need us, I'm sure they'll call for us. Yeah. Boom. We've been there, done that. There's gonna be one up here somewhere, right? So, the others were just distractions, as I thought. Your friends were playing this... Oh yeah, yeah, right, the person with him. Your friends were playing their instruments a bit too loud, like a child begging for attention. This is Gawain, advisor to my brother. Don't be fooled by his unassuming appearance. It's been a long time, Gawain. You know him? How about you just let a former college friend through, for old time's sake? There's nothing I'd like more. Actually, I wish you'd snatch the grimoire from the king's grasp. It would probably be better off in your hands, but I have a duty to perform. I think your meaning eludes me. Let's not waste time. You're in a hurry, understandably. Strike him, Glenn. Is this really what you want, Glenn? Ah, okay. Has he been influencing him through the door in some way? That doesn't quite make sense, because why was he acting then? Because he said some fairly, like, weirdly emotional, like, sentences before. I don't know. That's probably something wrong. Are you hearing a voice in your head? What, you? What does this mean? Enough chit-chat. I have to pretend to stop you. So show me some effort, so I can at least break a sweat. You're going against sky armors? Let me worry about my neck. You should worry about yours. Okay, and June. So who's June then, if he's some mighty whatever? Well, if there's two of them. June is chilling. Okay. Well. Okay. If you want to be like that. Of course I'm not allowed to see their fucking health bars. What does that count as? Does that count as magic or not? I don't know. Let's guess it's magic. I'm gonna assume we just have to do this for a few turns then. Come on, alright, sure. If you want to be a little bitch, then I'll speed up your turn. Okay, but if you're not gonna do anything, can we just like end the fight? There we go. Thank you. Now, I'm wondering with Gawain, because he's talked about the gods, and because he took the grimoire from the gods, and there's June here. I wonder if... And he's an R... I mean, I know nothing of June, but she clearly is like... At least on his level, but no, I'm one... It's almost like I feel like she is a god that decided to take human form and go with him or some shit. But I don't know anything. We don't know anything really at all outside of that he is... The only thing I can gather is that this guy is the actual villain of the game. Frederick is just a you know, puppet of him that just does stuff. This guy is the actual villain. The actual guy that is gonna be at the end. Frederick will just be a villain up to a point, and then it's gonna be this guy's taking over. But we don't really know anything about these two. But I feel like there has to be something specific going on with June as well. But obviously, because she's clearly not a normal human. You fight with the strength of 100 men. You are skilled in close and range combat, and you can even cast magic. How can a simple advisor such as me stand up to that? What do you think, June? Indeed, we should surrender. God, are you guys really so bored you're just gonna stand here and be like, oh, we're so helpless? It's like, do you have nothing better to do? Like, what is your plan? What are you doing? If you're this bored of life, are you just like looking for anything? Like, what are you planning actually? Like, what are you actually doing? Don't worry, Glenn. You know how to contact me now, right? Well, I don't... Okay. Whatever, dude. I don't get it. Alright. It's like, okay, we're here to pretend to fight you guys. Okay, why though? Like, I don't understand what the point is or what your deal is. Okay, now that I can fly, I can just drop down onto these fuckers and say hello. You're about to get fucking like uber dunked because I can hit all of you at the same time. Isn't that fun, guys? Come on, just try and fight me. 2. I applaud your effort, but it is pointless. Okay, I got one of the things that I wanted, I think. Oh, wait. Oh no, I got one of those. Who is it, like yours that is closest? I mean, yeah, this kind of is just everything but slightly less TP, which is fine because it's a better model, so I might as well. The hammer thing, I don't know about that though. I don't think anyone uses that because it's like, oh, it can debuff, but I don't particularly care. Although, who is it that you have the sword and shield? That's because it was level 2. And it's attack, mode, defense, quick repair. Which did what? That heals the target. Otherwise you have revive and heals everyone. 1.5 rather than 1. I mean, that's fucking whatever, really. So you couldn't take that because that does give you. Yeah, okay. Give him that, I think, because it's better abilities but the same strengths. Oh, here we go. Stronger model. And then it's literally just continue here, right? Dragon mail. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. Is that what you had before? Yes, it was. So you get... Okay, so you get just like 10 more magic. Is that... No, because you get less HP. You stick with what you have, I guess. Stick with that. There's one more chest to get. There it is. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, before we continue, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. Victor, my friend, I knew it was you causing the commotion. Cameron! Who's that? Our contact. I'm sorry, old friend. We're gonna wait for your word. Doesn't matter. This opportunity is better than any I could have created. The generals are busy channeling their magic and can't interrupt us. Where's the stone? The stone is... Oh no! So what is the play here? We're just gonna... You're not gonna do anything against the duck that just... Curses, didn't hit it right. Like, Victor, you couldn't have just done a thing. Hey, fuck it. Whatever. Emilia, shoot him. You have a gun. Have you gone mad? Why are you doing this? I'm also an evil spy, or something. Lady Brand doesn't know what she's doing. Selling Volandis to foreigners? No citizen of Volandis will be able to live with that. Okay. Why did you attack him, though? Lady Brand is originally from Galtea. She doesn't understand how people of this continent think. Okay. You will regret this, Tormund. You can make him regret it right now, Victor. Probably. Use some magic. Or use your sword. You could just do that too. Oh, yeah, you actually hit him though. There we go. Good. I was like, you could just, I don't know, just fucking kill him. Just a flesh wound. Well, Amalia, you wanna heal him with your magic? That's kind of the thing that your magic specifically does. There we go. Get out of my way. I'm going to save his life. We got people for opportunities. For moments like this. The stone is in the main tower with King Frederick. Save your strength. The wounds there are too deep. He's going to die. Her entire thing is healing magic. What do you mean it's too deep? Can she just like I can heal wounds through like super regeneration, like body's normal regeneration ability, but like super fast, in which case your heal that no, I doubt it, but also that makes your healing magic kind of shit. You made a pact just for that? That's a bad deal. I didn't make this pact for nothing. No one dies here. I fucking hope so. I know how to destroy the Grimoire. You figured it out? Listen to me carefully. The Grimoire has ether stored within, which it abruptly releases when its shell is shattered. It regenerates itself by absorbing the ether of the dead. Yes. Do you understand? Okay, Cameron, if that is the end of your descriptor, then I already knew how to destroy the stone before you told me. We've been told that before, that it absorbs, like, it destroyed thing and then it absorbed people, or like all of the dead, like the thing, and then it regenerated itself from the, and like, I already gathered that it gets destroyed, and then from the things it kills, it regenerates. I already got that if we could just make it detonate in a place where there is no life, then it will be destroyed forever without it regenerating, because it has nothing dead to regenerate from. I already understood that. So if that's your big reveal, I'm like, I'm sorry, I already figured it out. At least I did. I don't know if these jackasses understood that. The more lives that are wiped out by the blast, the more ether the ground can gather, the stronger it becomes. Yes. In reverse. Yeah, I know. Just detonate it wildly in the ocean or something, and you'll be fine. And it will just deteriorate. Yeah, I got it. I gathered that much before. Like, as soon as we talked about how that happened at some point. Like, yeah? Did no one else figure that out? Because I figured that out immediately. Don't worry, he's alive. There's no wound I can't heal. Farron, take him out of here. As you command. Yes, because you're fucking useless here. A drink, that's what you're going to get, Cameron, once we're done here. Alright, let's keep going. What did he mean by in reverse? Glenn, you're an idiot. I hope to God anyone else is smarter than you. The fewer lives the Grimoire destroys, the weaker it becomes. Oh my god, Bathras, you're a fucking genius. I can't believe it. We already knew this, right? You got some of you guys definitely heard a thing that I heard at some point. And so you must have, like, I feel like I'm smarter than these guys, clearly. Just way smarter than these guys. So if it doesn't kill anybody, yes, correct. It gets weaker / just gets destroyed immediately. Yeah, correct. How did no one understand this? We've already been told the thing. Yes, correct. Yes. Genius, guys. I figured this out several hours ago. Several hours. I don't know when we got told this. 20 hours ago? 10? I don't know. Am I understanding this correctly? You can also make the stone stronger by letting it kill as many people as possible. I guess. But wait, the reason Frederick placed the stone in weren't sure back then, it couldn't be. Oh, yeah, to make it stronger? Well, like, what? Yes, he wanted to make the stone stronger. Yeah, that's the reasonable guess. By sacrificing as many people as possible, be it friend or foe. Right. I'm pretty sure. I feel like he's still being used. He wouldn't do it. Are you still being naive? I thought we were over that. I thought you were over being naive. Like, but okay. Would he? Well, clearly he did. I don't know what to tell you, unless he didn't do it, because he isn't the mastermind, actually. Gawain might be whispering things that he could do to him, and he's like, oh yeah, that's a smart plan. I don't know why Gawain would want to do that. I'm gonna assume Gawain's plan is like to kill as many people as possible with the Grimoire to make it as strong as possible so that he can kill the gods. That's my biggest guess of what his plan is. To make the stone stronger so that it has enough strength to kill the gods that he took it from to begin with. I don't know why, but I'm gonna assume it has something to do with the shackle thing as well. Like, I'm gonna be free from the gods. Fuck them. Let's keep moving to the main tower. That's my biggest guess, at least. Also, yes, right. I was gonna grab this chest. Yoink. Nectar. Okay. Meow. Oh, now, okay, now we're in the castle. 7 chests in the castle. Got it. Let's just look in every room. Deleted. It's just gonna kill yourself. Well, it's gonna kill your the other dog, but okay. Strong suit and an anvil. Would you look at that? Ancient skulls. Yeah, cool. Paragon. Demon leather and ancient skull. Am not surprised. Hello. Please spare me, I'll sell you stuff if you want. Okay. Oh yeah, I need 2. God damn it. Meal, that's nice. Is there anything in this room? Nope. Oh no, it hurts so much. Bow already got fully upgraded. Well, I could sell it, I guess. Wait, where the fuck does this lead? 1? Oh, okay. Who the fuck are you? Stay alert, soldiers. Maria? I've never seen you before. There are rats in need of extermination running around. Supposedly our own countrymen. So show these traitors no mercy. Listen well, we need to stay away from her. She's the captain of the Valkyries. Who cares? We'll kick her ass. She probably commands them now that I've left Terran. She's overwhelmingly strong and out of our league. Lene, I've got to tell you something. I think you're severely overestimating her. Have you seen what we do? Have you seen Sienna's damage? I'm just saying. I've got a combo going, and I don't think you understand the power of the combo. What if I just go down? No, I'm not allowed to. Okay, then. I'll go the other way. So we avoid the spooky Maria. Her combat skirt. Yeah, if this is fully upgraded, I can actually take this away for the multi-hit one actually again, because I don't need this one. This one is good for causing bleeding. This one is good for one hitting or for one target otherwise, unless they're paralyzed, in which case I use that, or I use that. Yeah, I don't need Kesagiri anymore. It's kind of obsolete now. I can use the multi-hit because then I could wipe all of these guys out in one go. Not well, okay. Now it's maxed out. I remember seeing an RPG Maker game once where there was a fight you were meant to avoid against a whole parade grounds worth of enemies that you could totally win if you were above the level curve and could endure the 30 or so enemies you had to fight. Yeah. Alright, well, all of these are leveling up steadily, so that's something. Oh, there's that one chest. Topaz Amulet. That is the thing that he... Yeah, that's the next one. Still need to level it up. They're not letting you go fight all those guys from my head. Yeah. Wish I could have, because it was just Maria and 3 random dudes, and I'm like, I could have fucking beaten her easily. Oh, here. Hello, dude. Okay, I'm supposed to go up to the throne room, yeah. Alright, let's see what this does. 2 of them went down. The rest are almost dead. Now all of them are dead. Wait, what the fuck? I was supposed to go here? I'm confused. I thought I was just, you know, going somewhere else. The British fleet has reached the coast. Yes. Oh, and there they are. The Brella is within range. You've had 20 hours to gather your... Oh, you've had 20 hours to gather your forces, but now we must hurry before their ships can switch to flight mode. Well, I'm ready. How about you guys? I would have never thought to feel more powerful than ever at this age. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's make Nobrella feel the might of Atlantis. General Elena, you first. Here I go. Can I interrupt them? What is that? I don't know. What is what? Oh, okay. The entire sea is frozen. What kind of magic is this? Do they need anything else? Send the sky armors out and archers onto the ice. Tell them to put pressure on the Brella soldiers. The Brella entered the ice. Shall we have the archers return? No, they remain on the ice. Okay. Why do you need 3 steps? Command all elements? Okay. What are we... What's the third one even? Destroying the ships, or... Okay, you're gonna use physics, so you're gonna strike the water and then... so that all of them die. Or are we looking down on them? How horrible. They destroy Nebra's fee in one fell swoop. That's the power of the Grand Grimoire can bestow upon others. Yes, all of them more when we seize the stone. Are we going in that direction? Are we going in the correct direction? Because I'm seeing like no map, so I'm gonna assume that this is the correct direction. I want to look like everywhere else. Like, oh, I'm not allowed to go there. Oh, I wouldn't even been able to fucking go in any other direction. Okay, fine. I just happened to go in the exact correct direction in one go. Oh, we're fighting 4 of these fucks at once? Interesting. I mean... Did I do that earlier? I feel like I did. No, I didn't. Okay, fine. Wait, hold on. That's cheating. That was not... Did they get 2 turns at once? Because that didn't look like it was 4 dudes. I feel like that was like the last dude, and then they still went again. Which is bullshit. There we go. Hey, there we go, Hardabucky. Guess we just advance like this till we get indoors. I was gonna say, who the fuck are they? But no, we have seen these briefly. Celestia. Your cruel game has come to an end, brother. I never thought I would see your face in the ranks of my enemies. You torment our people, Frederick. Your ranks are full of hatred. There is no place for me. The people have to suffer so that we have the means of to defend ourselves against Neberlia. That's a lie. Your means are the Grand Grimoire and generals with the power of gods. What reason could there be for you to increase the levies and make our people suffer? We have forfeited any right to hear these reasons. Okay, because there are none. Someone who prostitutes her loyalty is not fit to be this kingdom's princess. Our ties are shattered. Okay, dude. You are no sister to me anymore. Well, then you should have no qualms of killing him. Using aught to forge your kingdom, aren't you, Frederick? Like the Grand Grimoire in Wernshire, you used human lives as fuel for your weapon, didn't you? You want answers, Celestia? You should have learned by now that only the victors deserve answers. Okay. Bodyguards, to my side. Can you even, like, fight for reals? Try and win your answers. Sturm and Drang. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll win. Die. Oh! I didn't anticipate him to actually die, but okay, yeah, sure. Time for the next one. Die. Not quite. Oh, you were paralyzed. Now you can die. Okay, Frederick, you want some other dudes that you know are slightly more like actual bosses? Please give me a fucking challenge. I think you might want to refund for these cards. Yeah. Now, Lene, do you think that we really should have fled from Maria? I understand if you want to save her life, like, spare her, but, like, we could have easily beaten the shit out of her. Like, seriously. We can beat anything that isn't some bullshitter like this guy. Also, why is he feeling pain? Did he connect those bodyguards to himself in some way, or were they him? Are you alright? No, I've read fate wrong. I've got to warn Glenn. Excuse you? What's going on? It's Prince Celestia. Yeah, it's something with her being the whatever the fuck. Her life is in danger. Is it? Like, I'm pretty sure if I got to actually fight, she wouldn't be in danger. Mostly also because she wouldn't have to be on the field. Impossible. How strong are you? Way fucking stronger than your pitiful guards. I don't know if they were supposed to be strong. Tell me, Frederick, do you really want to build a kingdom based on hatred? I'm doing it so Valandis can finally find its peace. No. The only peace you bring is the one accompanied by death. The war in Valandis has never been about the people, but about power. And you are the same as the previous kings. Always so quick to judge. How can you think you can accomplish anything without getting your hands dirty? What do you think she has been doing? That's why she left. The hatred in Valandis runs deep. If we split the country again, the eternal circle of war will begin anew. I found a way to break it by forcibly taking over all of it in one go. Yeah, that will definitely solve the problem. But for this, I need to pay a certain price. A price I pay most gladly. Who said this? Enough of these empty words, Frederick. Where's the Grand Grimoire? Isn't it right there, Lene? Glenn, you again? Gwen, you have to save Celestia. Open the door. Look into the maelstrom. What does that mean? How does that solve anything? Open the door, Glenn. How do you open the door? I guess he can do that on his own. What is this pain? What are you doing to me? Oh, okay. Timothy, I can't anymore. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. We got the whatever number, and she got called Lene. Don't tell Lene you can't go. I don't know who the fuck Timothy is. Sick woman? Okay. This guy getting Manchurian candidate. I don't know what that means. You have to take care. You have to take good care of Rob. Do you understand, Gustav? Promise me. What are we talking about? Who the fuck? Oh, right. We haven't seen this guy yet. This is the first time we see him. So you're the last of them. Okay. Why are we seeing? What's happening? Huh? Why are we seeing like the beginning of each person's like journey, I guess? Or what you did to the people, what you did to my son. Oh, you had a son. I'll never forgive you. I'm going to kill you. Bartholomew? Who the fuck are you? All Nice is sinking, and all of its wisdom with it. But someone clearly knew that was happening, because they made a thing for sinking it. Oh, there's Victor. He looks different. Master, we have to leave. It's not safe here anymore. Look at this mess. They have gone insane, Victor. Eva and... Oh, you can't leave us. You have obligations. Holy shit, she looked different with short hair. That makes sense why Sienna is so fucking brutally strong. She was an Inquisitor? Sick. No wonder she's the best party member so far, the strongest one. The Manchurian Candidate is a book about the son of a U.S. senator being brainwashed into being a communist spy without his knowledge. Okay. Leave the demons' work to demons. I won't partake in this. What are we talking about? Think it over, Sienna. You have no evidence. You will be labeled a heretic. Okay. And, oh, Amalia with interesting. Look at yourselves. It was not the poison that sealed your fate, but your ambitions. Okay, so oh, so is it? Did her dad like? Did she get like influenced by her dad? Is that why that happened? Because that was what like I gathered happened. But then she didn't need poison for that. The pact would have done that on its own, no? Like, wouldn't that have just done that on its own with the pacts? Right? That doesn't really make any sense. But then she would have been, because she's so young, she would have been like more or less influenced by her dad then. Like, or some such, like that is how that happened. I don't know if I'm gonna assume we're gonna get more info regarding that, but hey ho. I don't know how long ago that was though. Can't really tell. She seemed to be younger, but I don't know how many years back and how she's changed from that point. Maybe she like realized what the fuck was going on and she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop being like led by you, dad, who seems to be a fucking insane person. What are these scenes? Very good, Glenn. Keep it open. Keep the door open until I get there. Why does he... Oh, there you are. Why does he need to do that? I always knew you were good for nothing, Celestia. Can, like, literally anyone stand in between Linnae? Linnae, why do you have to be so far forward? Also, can anyone be nearer to her? I'm thinking mostly Bathraz. He seems reasonable to be able to do something. But that you would one day raise your weapon against your own brother is something even I would never have expected. Well, because you're blind as shit. You gave me no choice. Silence, you will pay for this, Celestia. No, wait. What the fuck was that even? What was this fucking spin move? Also, you clearly were too late, Gwen. Or also, Amalia, you have healing powers? We're gonna do this again, just like heal. That's what your entire thing was. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of moves here that I'm like, this can't have happened this fast. Like, someone could have stepped closer to Linnae and be like, she's very far forward. Maybe we're gonna be a bit closer to her, you know, in case we need to defend her. No, not at all. No one. Not a single person in our party of very capable people decided to be like, specifically, I don't know, Rob, who's always been super near her because that's his entire thing. No. Why? Why not? Oh, what's this fucking sparking okay. This looks bad, right? Yeah, Amalia is there. How? I don't understand. Are we gonna like reverse time? She is not supposed to die here? Says who? Are we reversing time? Is that what the hold the door open thing was about? That's there under stops on the floor. Look, you can see the X's where the vent is down. Yeah, are we stopping time? And who is this then? Which one? Is it one of the kings? If it's from the ocean, it has to be like the Kraken, but is that the... Oh, okay, no. We are free, brothers. I don't know who you are. Our vessel is broken, our power unleashed. I know that she's the... I forget what the fuck... Was it Rhea? Or whatnot? But I don't know what the significance of that is, obviously, because the game hasn't told us. I also don't know who you guys are. Unless... No, you can't be the gods, because you're... Or, well, maybe, but... yeah, again, maybe we don't know. But we are too early. Our plan has failed. Huh? It's like, we are unleashed, brothers. But it's too early, so we failed. I'm like, what? It was not yet time for her to die. Interesting. Then how did she? Maybe if we fucking destroyed Maria beforehand, we could sacrifice ourselves and turn back time. The lives of 3 gods for the price of just a few seconds. So they are gods. And also, we are turning back time. That was, but fate would take the same course. She would die again. Then our plan has failed. She was the last of the maidens. The harbinger will win. Oh well, then let us proceed with the destruction of the world. What's the, but hold on. So what is the harbinger's plan? If not, if you're like, all right, our plan is to like, I don't. Okay, what is the harbinger's plan if the destruction of the world is the solution, or your plan B? What is going on? I'm very confused at this point. In this period of stasis where even the planet has stopped spinning, this boy can move. Is this part of her plan? Who is she? Is fate playing with us? Is fate a person? There's a lot of upper things going on, and I want anything to happen. I'm sure I'm gonna get any answers. This isn't like, you know, other games that I know of that decides to play super vague about this. At least this I can gather is at least in the third in the half point of the game or some such. This isn't, you know, some other games that I know that decide to pull this shit at the end of the game and then goes and they're done. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. You decided to pull this shit out of your ass about like, oh, this is the plot that you didn't know was actually happening, but this is actually happening to us, you know. So I'm not as pissed off as I was regarding a different game. As well, young man. The fact that your knees are trembling with fear at this very moment has saved the world from its end. That is not a descriptor of what? When the previous moments repeat themselves shortly, you will have the chance to change fate. Yeah, you know, maybe be a bit closer to Linnea. Like any of you fuckers should have been. You know, just a thought. Now we're for our lives that she can live again. What's that mean though, that you offer your lives? And also, does it fucking matter who you are then? Are you gone, period, or are you just gone in terms of like being risen like this, and so it goes back to what it was before? She does. It's all over. Okay. What do you mean by it's all over? When your plan was destroying the world, that feels like all over to me. Huh? I'm confused because we didn't get any answers. So Gwen probably has answers to some degree. Like, at least there is going to be one person that can give us anything, because we have raised so many questions and introduced so many variables now that I really want answers, but I can be patient. I feel like this isn't the end of the game. This is like halfway point then. So I'm like, yeah, fair. You want to do a bit of a flip, be like, boom, look at this shit's happening. To which I'm like, sure. As long as you answer questions, I'm fine with it. All right, Glenn, now you step closer to Linnea and you parry Maria's lance, okay? That's what's is supposed to happen. Glenn, move, you dickhead. I don't know what. Okay, I guess you did that. Reaction speed, not bad. No, it was prediction. Hold on, Maria. Sky armor? Yeah. This is a different sky armor. Whose is that? No, this is an old relic, a seraph armor. Oh, because it has wings. I'm too late. What folly of mine. Are you within the pink sky armor? It's you, Gwen? Good job, Glenn. You saved Celestia's life. What was that? Where were those beings? Here, take the stone. Now get out of here. How did you do that? What are you doing, Gwen? Saving your life, Your Majesty. I don't know what's happening. Let's get out of here. Alright, peace. Let them go, Maria. What does that mean? So, can you mind control now as well? 3 Vane had to die just because I was too slow. Okay, so you are also aware of stuff. Okay. Is my strength fading or was I too foolish? I'll be glad to know when we get to be, you know, involved within whatever the fuck is supposedly happening in the background. Because there's a bigger plot that is happening in the background. And usually I fucking hate when that shit is the case. Where it's like, we're not actually the main people that are doing a thing. Because we are. But it's just that there's something else. Which I hope to fuck that they're gonna involve us in. Which they are. This is just the end of Act 2. Also, hello. What the fuck? Abstract. Wait. Oh, abstract advocate. Oh, wait a minute. Except without an E. Either way, I'm gonna assume abstract advocate. That is what I can gather, at least. I don't know how, if the pronunciation is accurate, but the spelling, either way. Hello. You think it unwraps nicely. I'm not done with the game. You got it right. Okay, cool. An abstract being has entered the chat. I mean, I think I'm just, yeah, I think it still has the chance to, you know, do its thing correctly still, because it's just the fact that it's just a bit like, it's just a bit sudden where it's introduced so many things in one go. Like, we had a few hints before of mentions, and then the game went bam and just hit us with like bunch of questions, like introducing creatures and themes and whatnot, and like just shoving everything into this one like scene from like in one go. It's just like, damn, this is a lot at once. You could have spread this out slightly, but I mean, I'm guessing it's the point. Out of interest, if is the game you're complaining about not explaining what's going on properly, Expedition 33? Yeah. How'd you guess? It sure is. The game that goes, fuck you, here's what actually happens at the end of the game, and then there's like a few hours if you're doing the story, and then the game ends, and it's like, cool. You couldn't have minded, you know, putting me, you know, letting me in on the story until right at the end, and then the game is over. Okay. But, you know, you'll see more when you play the game. You'll see more what the specifics are regarding that. The news of victory over Nebralia spread throughout the world. Valandis became a frightening neighbor to many. For his lords and knights, King Frederick I of Terran organized feasts and showered them with land and gold. All the while, the common people stayed behind in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to their families' death cries that howled louder than the wind. The king had won the war, but he had lost the love of his people. I'm pretty sure he already lost it before the end of the war. Celestia was officially branded a traitor by her brother. Who gives a shit? The story told was that she was the illegitimate child of the late queen and some disloyal soldier, of course. From a historical perspective, this narrative would turn out to be a grave mistake on Frederick's part, as it gave the resistance groups across the country a guiding light to follow. Okay. Thus, it happened that more and more resistors sought out Hermit's Isle to fight alongside the Crimson Wings against King Frederick. Oh, flashback again. Leader. And so the times were darker than ever before. Calamities struck Eldrea and threw it into a spiral of terror and fear. Famines, wars, and the Black Death killed hundreds and thousands. Darkness started to guide people's fates, and it was from this darkness that evil manifested itself. They said that in the beginning, this evil was nothing but a starving boy. Okay. Alright. but it knew how to satisfy its hunger from the suffering and grief around it. The boy became a man, then a monster, eventually a demon, and finally something beyond anything imaginable. It became a will-less force of evil that swept over the land and destroyed everything. Our ancestors, the great heroes of Leonar, faced it. Oh, right. I think, yeah, now that they say it like that, I think the Harbinger was... Wait. Am I thinking of a different game? I'm thinking of a different game where that was some kind of a story with that. But even they stood no chance against the sheer emptiness. Okay. Instead of killing it, they had no choice but to banish the Harbinger into a prison with the help of the Vein. His speech doesn't seem to have an end. Let him have it. He only gets to do it once a year after all. If there's my beloved H03. Ho, yeah. Van. Okay. How are you faring? I'm doing great, Lord Van. I didn't know you'd be here. You're locked up in this place like a nun. There are not many opportunities for me to see my fiancée. Okay. That's not weird at all. Alright, how could I forget? I'm already counting the days. It will be the biggest wedding ever given to a maiden. Sounds promising. Getting married is really fun. Hey Timothy, let's get out of here. What? I can't stand it here. Neither the speech nor this guy. Van. Oh, neither this guy, Van. Move. Excuse me. Just fucking books it. Great, no one's here. I always wanted to try these puzzles. But your lessons in passing these trials won't begin until next year. Well, don't be like that. I just want to get a taste of it, so I don't embarrass myself in front of the others later. Fine. Do I do them? So let me officially welcome you. These are the trials that you'll find in sanctuaries such as Shambhala. If you pass them, you'll be granted entry and can access equipment and gold that has been deposited for you by the Order. Also, it is there you can contact our allies, the Vein. They will... Your allies, the Vein, which are gods? And you refer to them as allies. Okay, I don't know all that. Let's get started. Push... Oh. Okie dokie. Oh. Oh? Okay, it's just... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh boy, there's a lot of... How many... Okay, so where do I need to, like, actually... It needs to be from here. No, it doesn't. You're correct, it wasn't that hard. Something I need to talk to you about. You look awfully serious. It's about you and me. Okay. And yeah, our relationship is kind of difficult because we both know our love isn't supposed to be. I don't know how old these fuckers are supposed to be, nor what they are actually. Are they actual humans? Next month, you will officially become a teacher of the Leonor Order. A relationship between maiden and teacher is forbidden. That's why I'm going to stop my training. You can't. Okay. Who is Timothy? Is that Gwaine? But before, in some way, because like his head shape is kind of the same, I think, but his like portrait pose isn't the same. Because Linnea's head is like the same in that way. Everything else is different, but like her pose is the same, I think. Energy marrying Van makes me sick to my stomach. Okay. Okay, over here. Oh, actually, speaking of then, in terms of poses, Van has the same pose as Rob, doesn't he? Okay. This part is alright, they will want to speak to Linnea. They will have to wait, Linnea's busy. And you over there are the new supply routes. We have more and more mouths to feed. Also not mine. I have different designs on mine. Everyone's acting as if nothing happened. Well, maybe nothing happened and I imagined it all. Linnea's death, those huge creatures. Maybe they really did turn back time in that Gwaine. What did he... Glenn, wake up. I've got a problem here. Can you take a look? Yes, of course. You really have a knack for these things. Is that a requirement when you became a pilot? Not really. It's more like a hobby of mine. Alright, this should have solved the problem. Great, I'll take it from here then. Again. Okay, and? Thank you, Aku. Thank you for supporting us. See, I understand my life. Where she goes, I follow. Well, most of the time. So be sure to thank her. I'll do that. Can't concentrate on anything. I should go ask Sir Victor about Gwaine. You know, and a lot of other things, because he seemingly has a lot of potential knowledge or whatnot. Let's do attack, yeah, sure. I didn't get anything else, I believe. I don't think we got any specific thing. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we'll stop here then. I guess that's a good point, and we'll continue this on Friday. See what Act 3 has in store for us, where we're allowed to go and what we are going to be doing. I guess we'll be doing mostly, unless the game says the specific side quests are unlocked, we'll be doing mostly new or like the main story, because we don't have much in the older territories where we can go back to. Plus we probably want to continue a bit in the main story for, you know, various other things. There's still a few party members that we have to get, because we have some weapons that haven't been covered yet, so we need to get more party members and all that. I don't know how many is going to be behind optional quests, but either way, we'll see what the future has in store on Friday.